Hi Aries, welcome back to the channel. Aries the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for all of my Aries collective. If you guys are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel for all of my Aries placements. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Just take in mind to everyone, this reading may or may not resonate with you, and that is okay. Do not force the reading. Thank you to all of you who take the time to like, subscribe, comment, share, email, book personal readings, shop the website, think about me on my Amazon wish list. Special thank you to Dale and Pisces North Node. I checked my P.O. box and I just want to say thank you to all of you guys and everything that you do as far as thinking about me and motivating me as well, because I do need that. The last day or two has been kind of chaotic, strangely enough. I can definitely feel that there is a shift, and normally I feel it a week or two before everyone else does. And this time it's really strong, and just like you have setbacks, I do as well here. So I just want to say thank you guys for all of your support and love that you give to me. I'm not perfect, but thank you, okay? So we're going to get into a reading, do an energy check, and I'm going to upload 2 readings, so just stay tuned after this one. And like I said, I'm working to get back over to Kiss My Cosmo, getting your candle orders out and your personal readings. You guys, after, like I said, the last day or two has been, out of the ordinary. Like, things that never happened to me are happening to me. Even today, I called myself going to ground and just taking a moment to just refocus, and I go out to go get my son from school, and I get into an accident in a parking lot. Thank God nobody was hurt, but a little shaken up, of course, that I was and still am. So this is just, maybe this is an energy, moon in Virgo, sun in Virgo, moon in Taurus at this time. So I feel like this may be an energy of patience, things not slowing you down, but trying to get your attention. And this may be spirit, this may be others around you as well, and energies. So let's just jump into it. Let's get a quick message and see what comes out for you guys. And thank you. The ritual is over. Thank you to all of you guys who participated, but I have been still receiving emails. It is over. I did add whoever emailed me, even at the last minute. So the candle completely burned out over all of the names and the herbs that were included as well here. So definitely, like I said, it's hitting me first. So you guys can expect to be prepared. This isn't going to be easy. Nothing ever is, especially for us. So just be aware and use discernment going forward. So I pulled from the Was Tea Oracle, and we have Unfazed, and then we have Hustling. All right, now is that time. Get your mind right. Get out there and do what you know that you're supposed to do when you're destined to do, and keep the people around you that are keeping you focused and keeping you motivated and stimulated. Those are the people who are a part of your tribe, your soul circle here. And you just make sure that you don't pay attention to anything else that don't have anything to do with your growth, and making you a better person. You don't have to stay in those spaces. And Aries, you know better. These types of things speaks volumes to you. So take those warnings and those messages and things that happen to you, take it seriously, because it's not a test. It's very much so real. They coming out. Oh, a 3 came out this time. So we have looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. Interesting. And I had the best reading ever to upload. I don't know what's been happening with my uploads and my scheduling as far as getting the readings out, but this is something that never happens. So I return to sender any negative energy, any spell work, just any negative vibes that are not meant for me, you know, and especially does not match with my energy. And I say the same for my collective to return to sender here. Like I said, the reading that I did yesterday was all about things being said about you, being mentioned about you, felt about you, looking you up, keeping tabs on you, remembering you, sending you evil eye, always partying, just any type of judgments. You know, people don't have the right to cast judgment, dirty offer. And I feel like this may be, you know, something that is happening in your life right now, but stay focused. This is, like I said, a shift for you, for us all, and it's a very powerful one. So there may be things happening that you feel like things may be falling apart, but I feel like things are actually going to fall into place if you're paying attention and you are taking the message in the right way. Optimistic, faithful, and versus pessimistic type energy, okay? Things could be worse. Trust me, I learned that today. I learned it every day. When Spirit really steps in to give you those reminders, and like I said, I'm the prime example, you know, the first example. So anything you guys go through out there, please believe I'm not sitting behind this microphone and being peachy keen and Miss Goody Two Shoes, and trust me, it's none of that over here. I'm as real and raw as it comes. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through the same things. Have been through some of the same things here. So let's get into it. Let's see what message is. Death card. Yeah. Nothing to be ashamed of. You know, it's maybe the death of the old you and the rebirth of the new you. You know, opening you up to what you thought you lost. You know, when we hold on to things and we don't want to let things go, how are we supposed to let new things come into us? New money, new relationships, new opportunities, new ways of thinking, new ideas. You know, it's you have to let the universe work through you. You're not going to grow if you don't. And I feel like, you know, you are, like I said, number one, you are the prime example of that, whether you want to or not. You are the tower card, for God's sakes, which means Spirit is going to drag you kicking and screaming, whether you're ready or not. You're going to get that lesson here. There's going to be some type of transition here, and a major one. The death is major. You know, it rules over money, power, respect, birth, death, rebirth, among other things. Loans, inheritances, lottery winnings, taxes, payouts, anything that got to do with money is Scorpio based. Okay. And not only that, your impact on others and making other people's money, like you just in general being a gem. And you know, a lot of times, I'm not saying that this is you in particular, but Aries, you're so innocent, people can see the greatness on you from jump and feel like they can step in and control that, move that, use that, or whatever. But it's your job to use that to your advantage here and not let anybody come in and tamper with that. And I feel like people see you as that, like a missed opportunity with the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment. Somebody I wish I would have done the right thing by. Somebody I wish I would have had on my team. Somebody I wish I could reach out to still talk to and still have that bond with and still have that reassurance and that motivation and to get that confidence and just your energy in general. Like this is you having people in their head about just like I said, reminiscing all the things that I just mentioned about you. You know, there's always something special about you. 10 of Cups. If people treat you right, you a mirror. You reflect that. It's nothing like tit for tat or eye for an eye. It's just how your energy is. You go off of what you're given. You react to what you are given, you know. And as you learn and grow and evolve, it matures with you as well here on a different scale, a different spectrum. And people are noticing that, you know, you ain't nothing gonna happen to you as far as you, as long as you keeping yourself together and keeping a clear conscience, and just trying to have the best clarity in situations as you can. You know, use crystals, clear quartz, obsidian, black tourmaline, rose quartz, lapis lazuli, pyrite. You know, these are all stones, citrine. Just different ways to incorporate into your life here to help balance you out in ways that are necessary. I dropped the card home. Okay. Had to reach for that one, y'all. The Emperor, and look how I picked it up. In reverse. Alright, I'm going to put it there like that. That don't mean that you're not the Emperor. You know what I mean? But that just means things may be flipped upside down for you, you know. And sometimes things have to break down for you to really rebuild them on a stronger foundation, because you have to learn from things that you've gone through, so that when you go forward, you know, you make a wiser decision and things work out for you in a better favor, and in your favor, most importantly, is what we want to see here. In the Tower, as I was speaking on it earlier, it comes out. You know, people don't like your position. People don't like your, like I said, your confidence. They don't like that you're moving forward, and you're moving forward without them. Your energy, that when it comes down to it, people don't support you, but you are an energy where you don't need local support. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not something that's going to break you. You have an energy that is so far out there that you can reach who you need to reach, and your ideas are what people are going to be able to connect with, especially the people who are supposed to connect with you in that fashion. So the Chariot came out in reverse, so like this is also an energy, like it's not working, it's not slowing Aries down. um, Aries doesn't care how I feel. I'm not a thought in Aries' head. It's like I said here, you are something that is much bigger than people realize when they first um, meet you or come into contact with you or in your energy. It takes people, you know, a while, and it really hits them, I feel like, at the end. But 9 times out of 10, it'd be too late. Like, then when it's time for them to admire you or appreciate you, you've already put the boundaries up. You've already made the necessary changes. And not only that, Spirit has already spoken to you and let you know, baby, no, it's not for you. I'm going to let you know what's for you. You just need to pay attention. That's what that Ace of Wands is. People may think you're crashing out. People may think, oh, you know, because you're not talking, you're not bragging, you're not sharing, and maybe you're isolating now, which is important. I feel like this is the time. In the winter, people what? I mean, bears what? They hibernate. So this is the time for you, especially after the manifestation, to really get into that type of zone. And that don't mean you got to cut everybody off, you know what I mean? But that just means you need to stop and take a moment for yourself now to really figure out going forward what type of changes and investments that you're going to put into yourself and what you're going to get up out of it. Very important, okay? All right, 1 second, guys. Okay, but like I mentioned, you know, this may be a time where you really need to consider isolation or just removing yourself from certain energies. You know, bosses are bosses for a reason. And that doesn't mean that because you're a boss that people are beneath you, but it's a special space, a special type of responsibility that you yourself, you know, you are literally a leader. Whether you are a CEO of something or a boss or run a company or whatever, you're still a CEO. That energy is rampant in you. It just depends on how you delegate that type of energy out in your everyday space, in your everyday life here. You know, just know that you are that of the Emperor. And people notice that, you know, they want to discredit you in certain areas, and they're not able to, because across the board, when they get through, you come through. And there's nothing they can do about it here. You know, they can't small talk you. They can't small time you in any way, shape, or form here. 7 of Pentacles, Temperance, because, you know, you peep game. You're patient, even though being an impulsive sign, you know. And things come to you a lot faster. You're able to move a lot faster and do a lot more in a short amount of time. And I feel like a lot of you guys may be adopting some of those principles as well. And not only that, you lead by example here. So there's nothing for you to even speak or brag about. You're going to show them with your actions. And that is, I love that about you. I respect that. And every time you do that and you put in a good foot forward, you know, you're going to get a blessing out of it. Of course, there are going to be challenges and losses that you have to deal with, of course. But that comes with the territory. And you're able to handle that. You know, that's why you've been training for this. That's why you've gone through this. That's why you've gone through that with the 7 of Wands here. You know, you can stand up for yourself. 9 of Pentacles and everything that you are going after and that you're building for yourself here. Some things take time, you know, understand that. But, you know, if you plan on getting old, you might as well do it right. You might as well take some of the time to invest in yourself. I mean, what else you going to do? Right? That's the way I look at it. High Priestess, and so does the universe, and so do your guides. Pisces energy. You don't know what can work out for you. You don't know what's waiting for you. You don't know who's looking out for you. You know, you don't know what ideas, what invitations, what proposals, you know, are just waiting, you know, for you to step into. But you got to live your life, you know, especially you got to get out there and you got to go through these things here. You know, you're not going to get anything just sitting in the house and in hiding with the Tower energy here. Like I said, when you get the message and Spirit is speaking to you loud and clear, you going to get it, okay? It's going to wake you up with the Sun energy here. So, like I said, you a bright being. Always have, always will be. And nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can question that. And that's something that stands 100% beside you. The sun is going to shine on you forever, Aries. And that's how it should be. You know, who wants to live in an energy where you're worried about how others feel about you, think about you, because you want to do better for yourself. You want to try something different. You want to think outside the box. You want to live a better life, but still be responsible and not, you know, be somebody that is, you know, just somebody that is doing things just to make others feel away or to feel better than others. That's never been how you are. You know, if anything, you're the one that wants to do well so you can bring others with you. And that is the most commendable energy that I have ever seen in anybody, you know, and that's rare to come by. And you guys need to understand that, okay, how rare you are, how much of a gem that you are. I'm going to leave this reading here. I'm going to come back with a second one. Hit the like and subscribe button for more messages from me. I love you guys. Ciao.